When you've been in literature all your life and have read the books of all these people, the day when they are face to face with you and you actually have the greatest privilege of all, which is that you are supposed to have a chat with them, and for the sake of every other reader who may not have read them, I think that's, as you say, it's a very lovely task, and it's one place where all your enthusiasm can show. There's no sort of requirement to be dispassionate. You are in love with this person's work, and that's what you want to sort of help broadcast to the world. I happen to think that one of the pleasures of live work, as opposed to, even though it's about the printed page, sometimes you can just meet somebody like 3 or 4 minutes before the show is about to start, and you're all very tense about them. But something happens, you say something to each other. It shows that you're all going to have a good time, and that electricity. Last year, I remember with Alberto Manguel, we were supposed to have an hour, but it was raining, if you remember, and everything was cut down by half. And so we only had about 20 or 22 minutes, and we had to get through everything in that time, and we just ran through it all very quickly. But I remember there were some fantastic answers, and there's also that sense of all that energy coming off the audience, enjoying it a lot. And I think that moment where you're both trying to pay attention to the person next to you and sort of absorbing the vibrations from all around, you never forget. You're high for a long time. Well, for a long time, literature was thought of as primarily creative activity. I happen to think Indian literature is much bigger than that, and some of the best writers in India, people who write about economics, politics, people who are academics. So in a way, also Indian literature is kind of unique in that no other national literature in the world has so many languages, and therefore in a way so many walls across which it takes some effort to jump. And so Jaipur becomes a showcase for two Indian, it has many functions, but two Indian readers is a showcase for all the other Indian worlds of literature they don't know. And to me, as somebody who works full-time in Indian literature, if it can be so educative for me, I can only imagine for a college student or for someone coming to this for the first time, you can take away a lifetime's worth of reading from one visit. And also in the little odd moments, you heard somebody speak, then you see them passing by in the corridor, and you can have a chat with them, have your book signed. The earlier young people start and know how vast the world of literature is. It's not limited to the bestsellers, it's not limited to the stories of your own generation. The wider will be the center of our literary culture will be that much stronger, and that way I feel over the years it becomes bigger and bigger. Different people come for different reasons, but the reasons are mostly all good ones.